Furiosa is going to do something totally different from the other Mad Max movies, and I did not expect this. I'll tell you about it right now. Hey guys, it's Sean O'Connell, the managing editor at CinemaBlend, and I'm still at CinemaCon, where we are covering the latest offerings from the major movie studios about the films that they are bringing to theaters in 2024. We were at the Warner Brothers panel today, and I want to talk to you about the footage that we saw for the upcoming film Furiosa. Director George Miller, who of course directed the previous Mad Max films, most recently Mad Max Fury Road, was back on stage with his two leads, Anya Taylor-Joy, who's going to be playing a younger version of Furiosa, and then Chris Hemsworth, who was playing a bizarro version of himself for this villainous character. Now, the footage that they showed us was an extended preview. It's not really a trailer, although it had a lot of footage from the existing trailer that we saw, but it was broken up into three major chapters that kind of showed how much time Furiosa is going to cover in the Mad Max world. And that's what I found to be really interesting about this approach to it, because the Mad Max films up until this point largely focused on one core event. In Fury Road, it was driving as far as they could to get to where they thought that the green place was going to be, and then having to get all the way back. Thunderdome kind of expanded on a little bit more of a time frame, but this one's covering, I believe George Miller said, 16 to 18 years in the life of Furiosa. And as we watched the evolution of this character, by the time she gets to the point where she is shaving her own head and now has a metallic arm, I believe we're going to be on a journey with this character that is going to make us love Furiosa even more than we do right now. Of course, it's George Miller. Of course, it's the Mad Max universe, so you can expect high-flying stunts, engine sounds that you feel in your gut. I'm telling you, like, you have to see this on the big screen because of the Dolby effect that is coming from the racing that we saw on screen in films like Fury Road. It's just doubling down more on that. And Anya Taylor-Joy just looks like she's so passionate about the part. She looks insane as young Furiosa, and I am really excited to see what she does with the character. Now, don't try to bother yourself with continuity. None of these films really bleed into the next. And George Miller has said repeatedly, these are just fables that every once in a while use the same characters from this universe. So what I would say to you is, if you love the Mad Max movies and specifically Fury Road, this is going to be an extension of that type of tone and style. And George Miller knocked it out of the park. I loved everything that I saw about it. You guys are going to as well too. Furiosa is going to be in theaters this May. Put it on your calendar, grab your tickets. And while you're at it, keep it here on CinemaBlend. Give us a like and a subscribe. Follow along with all of our CinemaCon 2024 coverage.